Hello, welcome back to World History, y'all. So before we left, we were learning about China, and we left off when they were in the time of warring states. And just a reminder, that is when there was lots of disorder, people were fighting. It was not a fun time. So that's where we're picking up from, and we're going to go over some of that. The Warring States period was brutal. Every so often, armies came through, fighting or stealing from farmers. There were people trying to get control, and so in order to get control, you need land and food and all that jazz. China had three major philosophies develop out of the Warring States period. So basically, China was a hot mess, and there's three different ideas on how to fix it. Philosophies are basic ideas about the universe. These philosophies have many effects on China, so you can still see parts of these philosophies in China today, and just some of their customs and that sort of thing. And then just kind of think about what you know about the values of China and what they care about. If you know anything about China, just kind of dig into your brain and think about that. This is our super fun dynastic cycle that we've been working with. You guys did some awesome projects on it last week. Those were so fun. Thank you for doing those. Also, we took notes on this, and we did that one in class with Mr. Stanky Leg. So you can just look over that real quickly, because you've already learned it a couple times. Okay, and so the first philosophy, basically the first kind of solution that people discovered or thought of in order to fix the hot mess that was the time of warring states, was legalism. The people of China believe in rules. Legalism forced people to follow the rules and laws, which by doing that, it creates and reinforces a strong central government. Remember that the strong central government is like the king or the emperor, the one person in charge, that dynasty. Those people are going to have the power now instead of the different landowners. That's the goal of legalism. It assumes that people are wicked who have to be forced to be good. So that just is saying that people by nature, when they're born, are not naturally good, that they kind of have to be taught to be good, which is why you need such strict rules. That is just what they believed if they believed in legalism. Harsh punishments were to make people afraid. So in order to have these rules and be strict like they wanted to be, they had to make punishments, some reason for people to actually follow these rules. So it was sketch. Legalism continued. There would be rewards for people who did what they should. So this is an example. Shang Yang, and the last name is first. Do you remember the Shang dynasty? Yeah, it's all coming back to you now. Believe that people should report lawbreakers. So we had some snitches, as sixth graders would call them. If you were to complain about the government, so if you were to say that our classroom was a civilization, and someone said, I don't like the way Miss Webster talks, then someone else could report that, and you could be arrested and punished. So just put yourself in that position. What would that be like? Also, leaders in legalism burned books that taught ideas that were different. So if, like I said in the introduction, there were three philosophies during this time. If there were books about the other philosophies, Confucianism or Taoism, people that strongly believed in legalism would burn those books. Alright, that is it for legalism. So go ahead and fill that graphic organizer for legalism, and we will continue with Confucianism tomorrow. Miss you guys. Adios.